Good morning, Jaw. I have a true adventure today, my friend. You're gonna go over to Pollyanna's house and hang out? You just fell over! You klutz. And I am gonna drive out to the desert and go, I'm looking for a hole in the desert. But I don't want to tell any more than that. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now! Alright, we're here to drop Jaw off, and then I'm going to hit the road. It's going to be a great trip. I got some good road music. I'll show you what it is when we get back to the car. Our long trek up the stairs. There's about 5 or 6 sets of these stairs. Okay, so Jaw's been dropped off and we're going to take off. What we're going to see is there's like 12 art installations out in the high desert called Desert X going on right now, and it ends in like a week or two. I'm gonna go out and show us like a few of the ones that were interesting to me, and boy are they really interesting. One of them I know it doesn't open till 3 this afternoon. I probably won't be out there, so we won't get super close, but you can still see it from the gate. But there's one in particular that I am really going out there for, one I'm really looking forward to, and you're just not going to believe it. It's worth the 2-hour plus drive that I'm going to make to do this. So buckle up, guys. This is going to be a great ride. Kind of an essential whenever I go out to the desert is always to take Graham Parsons. Graham is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't done a vlog on him yet, especially because I'm going out here in kind of the direction where his stomping grounds, but I do have one coming up soon. Maybe I'll do it later on this week. But this isn't my favorite Graham road music. My favorite is actually the one that Rhino put out called the Graham Parsons Anthology. But I was walking out the door. This one was right handy where I could get to it. And I was like, you know what? I always listen to the anthology when I go out there. Why don't I take this one as a change of pace? Well, we're shooting through downtown. Can't wait to get out of the city. Sorry gang, I had to stop off for some water. I was getting parched and I had to go to the bathroom. We're not exactly there yet, but I figured since I was in the neighborhood and I needed a drink, stop by and see some old friends. Me and everybody else in the world has already done this vlog, so I'm not gonna do it, but like I said, I needed to go to the bathroom and I needed a water, so I decided to come over here and check out what used to be the Wheel Inn restaurant. And how fortunate I am that I drove up here that last time that I did. I got all freaked out thinking they were gonna bulldoze this place, and I was right. This is all that's left from Paris, Texas, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. That's it. Now let's head off to our destination. Don't worry, gang, don't be sad. Where we're going now, this is gonna lift your spirits, because even though it's a far drive, as soon as I heard about this, this was like one of those things where I was like, if somebody else vlogged this and I saw this vlog, I'd be jealous I didn't do it. So I'm gonna go do it now. We're almost there. Almost there, guys. Well, I made it, and it looks like so did everybody else. Now what this is like I said, they're having this art exhibition out here in the desert called Desert X. And what Will Boone did, and as soon as I heard about this, I just thought it was absolutely amazing and I had to come, is he has JFK's fallout bunker in case of any kind of nuclear attack. It's out here, and what he has done is if you email the email address you find on their website, he gives you the passcode to unlock the combination to this thing. You open it up, there's a key. It looks like everybody's already got it open, but this was JFK's fallout shelter, and when we go down in, I'm gonna show you what this artist has done. Being a man from Texas, he said that he felt really compelled to do something JFK related, and when he got a hold of this was the perfect idea and the perfect place to do it. What I think's happened is I think an entire like 2 tour vans dropped off people, and they're all down there now. So as soon as they all come out, I'll go down in. Just about my turn.
I'm taking you guys with me. I just got started without you. But look, there's the vault door. Here we go. Oh, wow. Now, I don't know for sure if this was actually Kennedy's bunker or if this was an installation built just for the art to pretend that it's Kennedy's bunker, but man, look at that. Now, they ask you not to touch him, and I'm not going to, but I am gonna let the sunglasses sit there for whoever gets them at the end of the 300th episode. Wow. Well, I honest to God never thought I'd get a picture with Kennedy. Wow. So worth the drive. Now let's go to another installation and see some more art. All right, let's go up now. That's all right, it's worth it. Well, I definitely didn't expect to see that out in the middle of the desert, and I'm so glad I came. When I ended the vlog yesterday, I actually said, I hope you guys come back tomorrow because it'll so be worth it, and I feel like that was. How often do you go out to a bunker in the middle of the desert and see a president? Let's go to the next one. My instructions were to turn left on Dinah Shore Drive. Hilarious. All right, we've made it to the next one, and this one is the Philip K. Smith III Circle of Land and Sky. And this one is kind of like based off of the ideas that Randy from Randyland operates under, and I'll explain it when we get out here. See, part of the magic to Randyland, beyond just the magical beauty of the whole thing as a whole, it's the part of when I was talking to Randy and he said how each bottle with the water in it and the light coming through becomes its own individual piece of art, and then as you use multiple bottles collectively, then he ends up creating one massive thing. Whereas he takes, if you break it down, it's like 1,000 little things to make one thing, or one thing with 1,000 little parts. And this kind of works off the same idea. You see, this installation is made of poles all placed the exact same width apart, every pole being mirrored. So, collectively looking, depending on where the sun is coming from, whichever direction at that time of the day, you're going to get a different reflection of what's out here in the nature. But you also, obviously, as you get close and you look into it, you see your own reflection, you see one individual reflection. And this guy actually decided, see? Now let's cut through. You just went through the art. And see what it does? You can actually see people walking along in the mirrored fashion. Pretty cool. Now, like I said, there's 12 different artistic sites out here for this Desert X. The one that I really wanted to see also beyond the Kennedy one is about 25 minutes away from here. So I don't think I'm going to do it because it's not open for about 4 more hours. And but I have something else I'm going to show us. It's not part of Desert X, but it's something I found online a while ago that's out here, and I've wanted to see it, and I promised myself the first time I came out to Palm Springs I was going to vlog that. So let's go find that. This is why I had to become a vlogger, because of the things that are so close to where I live and so many different things that are constantly changing. This whole installation, all 12 of these for Desert X, will be gone the 3rd week of April. So it's an experience that if you want to have it, anybody can come out and have it. Most of them are open all day long. You just have to have the will to drive out to the desert. There's so much that other people in the world need to see, that they need to be inspired by. And if you can't get out there, somebody's got to bring them to you. So I guess for now, that guy's me.
Well, guys, we totally lucked out, because what we're going to see now, I was just going to show you a little bit from the outside, but I read online as I was looking for the address that if you contacted the guy, he could give you a tour sometimes. So I contacted him, and we couldn't hear each other through the phone. So then he texted me and he said that I couldn't come today because somebody was doing a drone video, and that the soonest he could let me come today was like 5 hours from now. So I just said, no worries, I'm doing a vlog, and I wanted to include in my vlog. And all of a sudden he called me and he was like, oh, well, I mean, I really want people to know about it. I really want to get the word out. So yeah, come on by. So he's actually going to show us around now. Anyway.
I just got here. Oh my gosh. This may have to wait for tomorrow. Come back tomorrow to see what I'm looking at now. And just so you don't hate me for making you guys wait a day, I'm just gonna give you a little taste of the outside as to what you're gonna see tomorrow.
As I was heading out of Palm Springs, I realized that last installation that I wanted to see is actually right over here. This is gonna be our last one of the day. All right, well, we got turned away. I made it up there and they said it was an hour wait to catch the tram to get to the thing. No, not happening today. Let's head home. Well, we've made it back to downtown LA. And once again, guys, I am sorry to tease you with what I saw, but I promise you, if you were complaining about length of vlogs before, you'd definitely complain if I would have added that one. So come back tomorrow, it'll definitely be worth it. I can't tell you how blown away I was by what I saw.
Well, we're home, and Jesse asked me if I wanted to go skating tonight. So I'm contemplating on going skating again. I don't know. I'm kind of beat. I just drove for about the last 6 hours. Boy, I hope you guys enjoyed some of the little art pieces we got to see. They're so unique.
Well, I decided not to go skating tonight. Just after all the driving, I just don't have the energy for it. And I offered to go next week, and she said she's going to Mexico on vacation next week. So, I don't know. But, you know what was weird? Is when I was driving out to Palm Springs, I looked off to the side of the road and there was a billboard for Ann Wilson of Heart. And it kind of hit me strange because I thought, wow, I didn't realize she was performing by herself. And then I didn't really think much about it. And then, you know how you ever have those times where one thing happens and then like the same day something related to that comes up, and neither of those two things had come up in your life in like a year or 2 years or whatever. Yeah, then all of a sudden I come back and I'm checking my Facebook, and there's an article in Rolling Stone, an interview with Ann Wilson and Nancy Wilson, talking about how they haven't spoken in like a year and a half because Ann Wilson's husband assaulted Nancy Wilson's twin sons during a concert while they were on stage. And I had no idea. They don't really even talk anymore. They barely text. They finished off that tour not even on speaking terms, and they really probably don't look like they ever will be on speaking terms. And I saw them about 2 years ago at Jimmy Kimmel. I got my picture with both of them individually. Nancy Wilson gave me a pic, and it kind of dawned on me that the last time I saw Heart might be the last time I see Heart. So, I don't know. That was totally news to me. But I'm going to call it a night, and you guys have a awesome vlog to look forward to tomorrow. I'm telling you, it was so good I couldn't put it in here. I had to make it its own thing. I wanted to introduce it, but wow. Wow, wow, wow. From Hollywood, California,
Tomorrow is a wowza. Good night.